me shook, homie. You know I gotta come back. You know I gotta get the racks. You know I gotta get them M's. You know I'm never gon' slack. 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 You know I always bring it back. You know I always bring it back, 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 back. You know I'm never gon' slack. You know I'm never gon' slack. You know I always bring it back. You know I always bring it back, 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 back. What do they want from me? Going country. Yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads, like they be throwing so crazy. You know I'm never gon' slack. 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 You know I always bring it back. You know I always bring it back, 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 back. You know I'm never gon' slack. You know I'm never gon' slack. You know I always bring it back. You know I always bring it back, 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 back. You know I'm never gon' slack. You know I'm never gon' slack. You know I always bring it back. You know I always bring it back, 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 back. You know I'm never gon' slack. You know I'm never gon' slack.
It's made of gold and silver. We're feeling crystallized. slipping into currents. Why carrying our courage? Dripping all the nights we fallen. The ink we write our lives with, like moths to the light. I'm 7 miles high.
Muito boa noite a todos e sejam bem-vindos a mais uma conferência de imprensa da Vorten Game Ring LPLOL. Eu sou a One Ring e estou aqui com o Carl da For the Win para começar este dia em preparação para as finais que são já neste sábado. So, first of all, Carl, hello and welcome, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Firstly, I would like to know your analysis of the series against White Dragons last week. Despite winning 3-1 against them, are you completely satisfied with the overall performance of the team?
I think it was a really tough match because I think in the starting game I was not prepared for the amount of ganks and the pressure that was put on me on top side. We quickly adapted to it, which was really told by my coaches that they're actually really doing these insane amount of ganks and losing a lot, and that resulted also in my jungler being a lot ahead. But also the fact I was not satisfied was that that all these picks I wasn't ready for. I haven't played versus Tristana in solo queue, so I was not ready for playing versus Tristana, for example. So I did not know my limits of my champ and into the matchup, and that meant that Tristana had a possibility to carry, and I was not satisfied with that. So I've been practicing.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty normal if you don't know the matchup. It's always harder. And since they focused you specifically, how does it? Even though the team can do the game for you and can play the game and get the leads elsewhere on the map, how does it feel for you specifically to be so focused in this?
I mean, I feel like for me, I don't mind taking all the pressure. I think that it's my playstyle, my aggressive playstyle is something that when they choose to do a lot of ganks and a lot of pressure on me, I need to quickly adapt to my playstyle since I usually tend to play a little aggressive and more for the skill matchup. So I think that overall, I think I'm fine with taking all the pressure. I just need to adapt a little bit on specific areas, and don't think in terms of how jungle camp and jungle clear is going, because I can't expect the jungler to be bot side because his camps are spawning, because he's not playing the game normally. He's playing more aggressive, and he's losing behind because of it. And if I just respect it, then he's gonna go behind, and my jungler is gonna carry.
So this is something you have been prepared this past week.
Yes, I have been working on this and talking with coaches.
Fantastic. And what has been the biggest challenge you faced coming into a best of 5 series? What I mean is, what are the main differences between playing regular season and now a series in playoffs?
I feel like I'm much less scared to do things. I am more prepared to take risks and prepared to do stuff that I'm normally not gonna do in a BO1, because I know that there's a game after this, and I know that okay, if this doesn't go well, we have another game to play, and it's not gonna be a single loss. Although I will say that there's a lot of like the same goes for the enemy, so they also have nothing to lose of losing one game, and that's why they also can pick something like Tristana and pick like picks that we are not used to, because if they work, we kind of have to ban it and then adapt to it, right?
Yeah, it can be really stressing. In our last interview, you mentioned you had lots of different things prepared for European Masters that you weren't sure if you would need to use them here in playoffs. Now, my question for you is, do you think you will need to use those surprises for the finals against CGN?
I mean, I think it's simple. It's like White Dragons. If they think they're gonna lose, or if we're going behind, I think we can pull out of some of these picks to win games or to surprise the enemy. I don't specifically think that we're gonna go behind in this series, so I don't think it's gonna be necessary. I'm not trying to ego the enemy or to. I'm just. I don't think it's necessary yet, and I still think that we can manage to play some of the same picks we've played without the season. Without the season, and if you look at the season, we also played a lot of different stuff. So it's it's not like we need to expand our pools, since we have like Noma and me, who has played I think some of the most different champs in the whole league.
Yes, absolutely. But one thing is for sure, you have seen many more games that EGN in this playoff. So do you feel confident knowing having more so you can look at and so you can analyze from the enemy?
I think it's given us a lot more informations about enemy team. Some of their what's it called? Something they do a lot, tend to do a lot often. We can adapt and punish that because we have seen it over these many games. I also think that we know exactly how they want to play, and we can adapt to how they want to play like that, right? And that's gonna be something that we're gonna show in the finals.
So I can see clearly that your head is on the finals. Even so, I'd like to make a question. Our last question for today: are there any details that you can mention in terms of preparation for European Masters? And if not, at least can you tell me about your expectations for the competition?
Yeah. I think it's really simple. Like, it's gonna really depend on which group you get picked into. I think I was also talking to Bimsa about this. The last 2 years, I think the first seed of LPLOL has been put in really bad groups. So we're actually discussing if it was to be better to go second seed, since the first seeds has always gone into groups of deaths in play-ins, which would not be nice. But I think that in terms of what we expect is that I think if we get a good group and if we are playing on an optimal level, we could easily top a group and go to main stage. But that's all I expect for the team.
I wish you good luck on that, Carl, and focus now on the finals first thing. Good luck on that. Thank you for your time today, Carl.
No worries. Have a good night.
E nós voltamos já de seguida com o DGN depois de uma curta pausa, por isso não saiam daí.
Come on, put your hands up. It's a new day, one to make everything happen and throw the rest away. You ready? Ooh, I got a plan. Need to put it into motion. Gonna cut to the chase. It could be bigger than the ocean. And if we work smart, and we are who we say we are, then it shouldn't be hard. No, it shouldn't be hard. Sing to the rhythm of love, dance to the boy on the floor. Write the words to somehow, the key right down the door. 'Cause if we all go to the rain, oh, there will be stars. while we're all still young. Cause if we work smart and we are who we say we are, then it shouldn't be hard. No. Sing to the rhythm of love, dance to the boy on the floor, write the words of song out, the kick right down the door. Cause if we all go to the rain, oh, there will be stars, there will be stars.
E sejam bem-vindos de volta. Estou aqui com o ZGN, com o Bimsa e com o Time para falar aqui um bocadinho do lado do ZGN e das expectativas para esta final e também daquilo que se passou nesta última semana. Em primeiro lugar, obrigada pela vossa presença. Thank you for your presence here and for your time.
No worries.
Bimsa, I like to start with you. Earlier on the interview with Curl, I asked him this exact same question, but as a coach, I would like to hear your take on this. what has been the biggest challenge you faced in a best of five series? And what are the main differences between playing during regular season and now in playoffs?
Well, I think just for our last series on Thursday versus White Dragons, I think, and kind of the same versus Offset. I think we as a team very like we enjoy playing and we like just the atmosphere. So I think in many ways it's about switching on, right?
Hmm.
And really putting ourselves in the zone because like we like to have fun, we like to mess around, right? So we need to like it's a tight balance because of course we want to have fun while doing like playing because if
Yeah,
not then it's gonna be a very long best of five, right? um so yeah, like you could also see it in our game versus White Dragons. So we went in game one, completely smacked them, and then for game two and so forth, we got a bit complacent with some of the things we did, and we didn't quite manage to adapt optimally, at least. So the series dragged on for longer than maybe should
yeah,
have, but I think yeah. So it kind of a lot of it is on us just getting to be in the right mindset and having the right approach. Um, yeah, and I think as for the difference between regular split and playoffs, I mean for regular split you always go into the games with the mindset that of course you want to win, but if you lose then it's not the biggest of deals, right? Because as long as you make playoffs, then as we have
yeah,
shown here, we can make it all the way to the finals, right? Um, but then once you get to playoffs, of course, it's a lot more
yeah,
pressure because you have to not only perform back to back and therefore be consistent, right? But there's
yeah,
also just there are no more second chances, right? If you lose, you're out. So in
yeah,
that sense, there is more pressure and you have to be perform better at consistently, right?
yeah.
So
And you came in into losers bracket, so you didn't have
yeah,
that extra life that the winners bracket had.
yeah.
So, firstly, looking to the first series against Offset, you took a clean 3-0 on that series. Do you think your gameplay was as clean as the score?
I think in many ways we had a very good read of what Offset wanted to do, and I think we had a very good read on the drafts. So in that way, I think we came well prepared, and I think we adapted well to the game and to what Offset were doing. So in that sense, yeah, I think it was pretty good. There were some things throughout the series that we took away and improved on, but generally, yeah, I would say that it was a pretty good series from us.
And the series against White Dragons, you already mentioned that you identified a couple of mistakes and a couple of things that shouldn't have happened.
Mhm.
But it was a massive banger, and the matches were really close and tense. So now that sometimes has already passed between the series and today, are you able to say that you worked on those mistakes on those little details that you mentioned for the final?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest problem with the White Dragon series was just we kind of forgot to be mm, aware of the game. I think
Mhm.
we kind of lost track of the things we want to do and maybe tried a bit too much to show that we were better. Um, because I think so, like of course, coming in from free steering offset is good for confidence, but at the
Yeah.
same time, then after we smacked them in game one and won in like 20 some minutes, then we maybe got a bit not so grounded, and I think that's where we tried maybe to style them a bit too hard. So I think that's one of the things we talked about. And of course, I don't want to go into to more
Yeah,
details, but I think that's one
of
of the
course.
things that of course, just looking at our players, right? We have very very talented players, so they
Absolutely.
know that they can definitely they can definitely put on a show, right? So
Yeah.
that's one of the things we throughout the entire split, right? It's about finding the time and the place to look good yourself, and then finding the time and the place
Yeah.
to do what's maybe right.
Yeah. And that is a pretty tough balance, but you manage in the end you managed to achieve it
Mm.
and and won the series, and you are now on the finals and in the European Masters. Time. Eu
Yes.
gostava também de ouvir um bocadinho da tua análise daquilo que foi, em primeiro lugar, a série contra os Offset. como é que analisarias o vosso desempenho? Estás satisfeito?
Ahm, a série dos offset, acho que jogámos bem. Foi enough, I guess. Ficámos um bocado aquém daquilo que podíamos ter feito, mas não mal ganhámos 3-0.
Sim. Lá está, foi super clean, e lá está, como já estávamos aqui já estivemos aqui a falar, a série contra os White Dragons foi super tensa, foi muito emotiva, acredito. E uma das questões que o Drop mencionou foi que esta vitória vos deu a vitória contra os Offset deu um boost de confiança a transicionar para a série contra os White Dragons. Concordas com ele?
Foi um bocado de confidence boost, sim, mas não foi nada por aí além. Nós éramos favoritos,
Uhum.
sabíamos que tínhamos mais chances de ganhar, obviamente. Jogássemos aquilo que sabíamos. Pá, foi bom, temos ganho 3-0, foi mais convincente, sem dúvida, mas pelo menos para mim, individualmente, não mudou muito.
Sim. Lá está, a série contra os White Dragons foi complicada. Agora que tiveste algum tempo para olhar com alguma distância, como é que foi manter a calma e fazer as jogadas decisivas nos momentos chaves da partida?
Ah, epá, eu acho que nos White Dragons demos entrou ali no jogo muito hard, maioritariamente culpa minha, que eu, pronto, foi o que foi. Mas é pá, o quinto jogo contra Infernal Soul, aquilo foi complicado, foi, mas pá, íamos tentar, né? Senão íamos só estar a vê-los a jogar o jogo e íamos perder lentamente. Pá, foi ao play e correu bem, podia ter corrido mal também, como é óbvio. Acho que nem sequer devíamos ter estado naquela posição.
Sim. Mas no fim conseguiram vencer de qualquer forma. Time, acreditas que vão conseguir manter a cabeça fria para a série contra a For the Win? A,
Sim,
a vossa agressividade será o suficiente para levar a vitória?
eu acredito que sim, honestamente. Desde que se conseguimos controlar e não sejamos greedies, tentar dar ego cheques, uh, acho que a princípio ganhamos.
Para
Ou
terminar,
temos boas
Time,
chances.
para terminar, Time, expectativas para a European Masters?
Acho que para aí o Masters ainda não estamos no nível bom.
Uhum.
Nós queremos jogar bem, mas temos que passar isso para os jogos oficiais. Of course, não, não vale a pena, né? Acho que temos de dar step up, mas que sem dúvida que se que apanhamos um grupo mesmo muito forte, podemos dar cartas. Sure.
Nós deste lado ficaremos cá a torcer por vocês. Bimza, I was asking Time about the expectations, not only to the finals, to the series against For the Win, as well as the European Masters. So I'm asking you now, what are your expectations?
I think for the finals, I expect us to win, of course. But I mean, I think us and for the win have a very similar way to approach the game, and every single time that happens, it always turns into a bloodbath. So I think the games will be close, but I think we will end up winning it, probably 3-1, 3-0, something like that. And I think for your masters, I don't know. I think I heard Curl's interview
Mhm.
before, and I think yeah, there's a history with LPLOL first seed being cursed in group draws. So I mean, we just cross our fingers for getting free served by for the win, and then we make it out of groups, and we laugh while they get all the good teams. So no, but really, I don't know. I think for your masters, we just take it one game at a time, and
Of course.
yeah, just try to do the best. Hope for a good group draw, and then I'll try to do my best preparation for it, and then we scrap it all because my drafting sucks, and then hopefully heroic carry it through.
Well, I wish you good luck for the European Masters and of course to the final. Bimsa,
Thank you.
thank you so much for your time, muito obrigada pelo teu tempo, e muito obrigada pela vossa disponibilidade aqui. E De nós é tudo, a press conference chega assim ao fim, portanto não podem perder a final da Spring Split da Vorten Game Ring LPLOL no sábado, com o pré-show a começar pelas 14h10. Até lá.